going to make a little holiday goodie called deer bites. Some people may call them deer poppers, or they're just a little hors d'oeuvre made with deer meat wrapped in bacon. And you marinate it in a sauce of your choosing. Italian salad dressing has been traditionally used for years and years and years and years. There's nothing unusual about that. I think I have down there roasted red pepper. We'll try that, but you could also use something there. I've got some Havana garlic lime. You might try that. You can marinate it whatever you want. You can marinate it in something like a soy sauce or a Worcestershire sauce, whatever floats your boat. Key ingredient is a good hickory smoked bacon. Now you have your choice of salts to use. You can use something like this Greek seasoning. I don't particularly care for the Greek seasoning because it's got monosodium glutamate in it. And you can use something like this Creole seasoning. That works good on just about everything. You'll need toothpicks to skewer them with. You'll soak them in water to keep them from burning when you grill them. And first thing we'll do is open our packages of meat. We'll drain them. We'll wash them to get the bone meal off where the saw was cut. These are bone-in steaks, so we want to make sure we wash the bone meal off that the saw made. And then we'll chunk them into pieces. And we'll put them in the little pan there, cover them up with our marinade, and let them soak overnight. Now I've rinsed 2 steaks. I got one package open. We're going to cut up some pieces and chunk it up, and we'll put it in the little pan for the marinade. That's the next step. Now when trimming the meat, you want to try to get it as lean as possible, like that little chunk there. I'm going to cut it up a little bit smaller. You want to try to get as much of the white out as you can, the tallow and the fat and the little bit of a membrane in between. That's where some of the wildness can be. Now there are 3 packs of deer steak, reasonably well trimmed. Get real close to the bone. I left a little of that in there. It gets quite a bit of the membrane in there where the muscles slide back and forth. We have to have a lot of movement around the animal. So we've trimmed out as much as we can, keep it nice and lean meat, and we're going to add our marinade, aka salad dressing of some sort. Generally Italian, but you can use an actual professional marinade of some sort if you like. Depends on what flavor you're going for. We have added the marinade. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our Tupperware top on. This is actually Tupperware brand. And we'll snap it down and we'll put it in the refrigerator. Try to get it overnight, a couple of hours. Every so often we'll take it and we'll shake the thing up, and that'll help the marinade get to all portions of the meat. Well, we're getting ready to put these things together. We've got our bacon. We've got our deer been marinating overnight. We've got an onion we're going to put on some of these. We've got a couple of jalapenos. We're going to make some slices, put them on some things. We got a little saran wrap. We're going to use that to help hold these toothpicks underwater so they soak up real well. We have our toothpicks soaking. We have now got our jalapenos prepared. We de-seed them and make them in little bitty pieces like that. The onion is next. We've got some onion ready, and we're going to drain the deer meat. Let's check our toothpicks. Now, if everything goes well when we take our saran wrap, they won't want to float way on up to the top. about that. I'd say they're probably soaking well enough to use. Bacon is next. We're going to take a half a piece of bacon. We're going to take a piece of deer. We're going to take a piece of jalapeno pepper and an onion, and we're going to skewer them together with a soaked toothpick. Now you lay down a piece of bacon, put down a piece of onion, piece of deer, and jalapeno. And as you see, you can either salt with your Cajun salt the bacon before, or you can do it after you roll the deer bite. And you end up with something that looks a lot like that. We're on our second pack of bacon. We're about halfway through. We've got one slice there. It's a little bit thin, top slice. We got it pre-salted. We're just about to run out of jalapeno. It's going to work out just about right. We got a little bit more onion. We've got our first batch complete. And we're going to have a little bit of meat left, and what we'll do with those is we'll make some without the jalapenos for those who can't take the heat. We're firing up the grill, and we've loaded up the smoke pot. We're going to put the top on it and get ready to cook these little deer bites or mini kabobs or poppers or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to use the upper racks so that when the bacon grease drips down, they'll smoke real good, but they won't flare up on us. Yep, smoke pots are smoking. And there is our meal ready to go, so we're going to put them on top. Well, I just got them on. Of course, I had to go in the house and wash my hands before I picked the camera back up. And let's see what we got. Smoke pot is smoking. There they are. Oh, they look, in less than 5 minutes, they're beginning to already get a little coat of brown to them. Well, that's what we got. We're going to let them smoke in here. We're going to keep an eye on them. And we're going to go in and work on a little different project. But, yep, if you want to see how to make that smoke pot, there is a video available on this site. Alright, got them flipped. They are as close to done probably as I'm going to make them. And I just need to get us a sample taken right here. Now I hate for smoke to go to waste, so I had this other little thing I thought I'd do. What do we got here? Oh, smoke pot still smoking. Well, I took my little slicer in there. No need to show you that. You've seen that before. Take a little pack of burger, one of those little 1 pound, 1.5 or 2 pound, whatever your process in. Thaw it out, and then refreeze it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so that it gets sort of stiff but not really frozen. And then put them on your slicer and slice them about miniature hamburger thick, and there you go. And here's one of those gratuitous shots of the little burgers being made.